Hey, this video will be something completely different, and believe it or not related to Apple nor technology in general. The truth is, I got an offer that I couldn't resist, and I want to share with you that experience from the beginning till very end. Recently, I've been contacted by HairNeva, a hair transplant clinic located in Istanbul, Turkey. After an exchange of information, a little bit of research and conversation with Umut, one of the members of the staff, the arrangement has been made. To be honest, I was pleasantly surprised to hear that HairNeva team was willing to organize everything: flights, airport pickup, and accommodation. Besides, it's been a long time since I had a decent haircut. Anyway, here's the deal. Tomorrow, on July 10th, I'm on my way to Turkey, and I'll keep you posted about everything. So without further ado, let's go and see what happened to me. So, I'm already in the car and it's time to go. Whew, it's gonna be exciting. And that's how my journey started. Via the highway right to Belgrade Airport, still contemplating in my head in what have I got into. Maybe some of you have been wondering, do I have any kind of concern about this whole procedure and stuff? Not really. Initially I had. That's why I said at the beginning of the video that I wasn't sure that I need it, do I want it or not, do I need it in the first place. But then I said I really have nothing to lose, so let's do it, let's give it a shot. I can always shave my head regardless. If there was one serious concern, and which can tickle me a little bit, it's recovery period, which will last around 2 months, I think, until it's already, well, actually, first 2 weeks, 10 to 15 days are crucial. What's funny part is whatever they transplant, whatever you put inside, it's gonna fall off. So, but afterwards, the real hair should grow, and what matters. It didn't take a lot of time until I arrived at Nikola Tesla Airport. Sadly, there are some bad news. Hey, I'm at the airport. The flight is gonna be late, so nothing new when we talk about Air Serbia, so it's a little extra free tip. Wanna travel? Trying to avoid Air Serbia for now. To be fair, the wait time wasn't that long and I was already in my seat with the airplane taking off. In just an hour and a half, we were over Istanbul, a huge 16 million people city, one of the 5 in the world that extends over 2 continents. With that said, no wonder why Istanbul Airport feels the way it is. I mean, this thing is massive, and in many ways, it's a gorgeous one. You should be aware if you're doing transfer here, you should make sure that you plan correctly if you want to reach your gate on time. Okay, now that we arrived, it's time to look for a pickup point. To be honest, Umut already sent me instructions and which exit doors I should look for, so it was fairly easy. And here it was, the exit 14, and now I've definitely stepped into unknown. Even if it may seem dramatic, it turned out that I ended up in some kind of luxury minivan on the way to the city. 40 minutes ride was comfy with AC on and tiny lights above my bald head. I could use whiskey with this one. My final destination was Marriott Residences in Beşiktaş district, and what can I say, it all feels premium. The kindness of the staff, the cleanness and accommodation is the way it should be. While I didn't have time nor I planned to check out the facilities, I did settle fairly quickly in my little apartment where I will spend the next 3 days. I know, I don't deserve better. But chilling time didn't last long. Yeah, let's go for it. The D-Day has arrived. I had the breakfast first, but in the meanwhile I was suggested to swap my polo for a shirt. As we agreed, I've met Umut at the lobby, took an elevator and we were already in their offices. And look at that iMac! Okay, wrong video. We didn't waste any time. I was introduced to Surgeon Mehmet, where he and Umut gave me a few inside tips about the next steps. Few checks have been made, including the one of my donor area, and once it was determined that I'm fully eligible for this procedure, surgeons showed some other skills too. Yes, as expected, there was a routine vitals check, head shaving, quick photo session, and all of it was completed before I entered the operation room.
You nervous?
Yeah, a little bit. You bet I was nervous. But to be honest, it was unnecessary since it all went smooth and fast. There was a discomfort with anesthesia, but that lasted only a couple of minutes. Anyway, after a short lunch break, I was on the table again, this time on a back, ready to get my hair back, at least on the first portion of my head. I couldn't help but to admire the level of focus of the staff and surgeons' patience in implanting all those follicles one by one in the procedure that lasted a couple of hours. The good thing is, at one point I fell asleep, and operation number 1 has been completed. And as you can see, it may not be the most pleasant sight.
Was it painful? And probably the biggest concerns of many would be this question. So what hurts is injection, a couple of times, different points, especially this one above neck and up front. Once I came back in the room, I fell asleep again, and I slept like 2 hours.
The next day it was the same story. The only thing is focus was on the forward section of my head from where the hair has been long gone. To be honest, I felt the same like the day before, and once again I seized the opportunity to do another round of live recordings. As you can see, there was a lot of work here. Once everything was finished, I was already in my room, visibly exhausted.
There is no pain, just a slight discomfort. This is how I'm gonna sleep. There's a little towel here, and below is the pillow.
In the morning, the towel, or should I say the diaper, was soaked in a mixture of liquids and blood, but what the heck.
Now it's a wash day. They're gonna wash my head completely. I assume they will remove all the bandages and everything, and I'll be on my way home.
The final stage of this procedure didn't take long. Everything was stripped away. The nurse washed the wounds and applied antibiotic cream, considering the exposure of the open wounds and its sensitivity. My head didn't look good. Frankly, it seemed like a mushroom at one point. Before I left, I got a couple of extras just to maintain and to replenish both recipients and donors' areas in the upcoming days, weeks, and even months. Everything in HairNeva was absolutely amazing. It's always satisfying to see when professionals show love for what they do, but more importantly, how they care for their patients and how they will do everything to make them feel comfortable all along the way. As expected, and as a part of the package, my transportation for Istanbul airport was waiting for me when I got out. It's been done. Mission accomplished, and the moment has come to go back to Serbia. This was a crazy experience.
Biggest difficulty right now is the way I look, and it's kind of uncomfortable because sometimes you can feel people are staring, looking at you like, who knows what happened to you?
I mean, like they'd never seen a mushroom.
Hopefully Air Serbia will not be late this time.
Which sadly did happen, but I've survived. But it's far from over. Since I came back, every day I've been applying foam and using shampoo specifically made as a part of after transplant therapy. Vitamins and oils are also part of the treatment and will be part of my life in the upcoming months, including PRP injections. And while you can see the change that took place, this is only temporary. As I said, this will likely fall out and the new hair will be reborn. The true results will be obvious in 6 months' time up to 1 year. So you can expect 2 more videos like this in that time frame. In the meanwhile, I will enjoy. Nevertheless, what HairNeva done for me, I will never forget. And if some of you consider a similar procedure, just go for it. The link is in the description and in a pinned comment. Thank you so much for watching Digitalna channel. My name is Marko. Talk to you soon. Have an excellent day. Bye.